Hi everyone, Thomas from Tasio here, and today I wanted to talk to you about member lifetime value. When I talk about member lifetime value, what I mean is the amount of revenue, cash, that you can expect any individual member to bring into your organization for the time that they are a member. This is a really important concept to help you plan both future expenditures, how much you want to spend in the future based on membership that you have today. Um, and also, if you ever need to offer a discount for any extenuating circumstances like COVID, what's the maximum amount you can offer a member and still break even and not lose money to your organization? But before we get started, I do want to acknowledge that your members are more than money. They are your mission, your purpose. Serving them is the reason you guys are in existence. And while it can be uncomfortable to think about members with a dollar sign on them, that process of understanding how much revenue you can expect them to bring in can actually help you plan for the future. So it is important to kind of take that step and understand that even though they are worth more than the money they bring in, knowing how much they bring in can help you actually advance your mission in a more efficient way. So we have a very simple process to calculate the expected value out of a member. I'll talk you through it. This blog post will talk you through it. And importantly, we also have a workbook in Excel and a corresponding ebook to go along with it that'll walk you through step everything I'm about to talk about. So the first thing you want to do is understand both the sources of revenues that any individual member can bring in. So that's going to comprise of your dues revenue, so basically how much your dues are per year, and then the average non-dues spend per member. You can work with your finance team or membership department to understand where those numbers come from. But once you know average membership spend, and average non-dues revenue per member, that's going to be the first step in calculating the member lifetime value. The next step is actually understanding the cost to serve a member. So again, a lot of this will come from things like your membership department salaries divided by the total number of members you have in a year. Things like sending out publications, any sort of member benefit, the cost associated with producing those. So understanding both the total and then dividing that by the total number of members you have as a cost. Finally, once you know those two things, you can sum up together the average revenue per member, subtract out the cost per member, and that's your expected margin per member per year. So the last step in understanding how much you can expect any individual member to bring in over the course of their time as a member with the organization is to understand the actual expected tenure for a member. Easiest way to do that is to go back everybody in the previous year. So you take everyone who was a member in 2019 who stopped being a member. So that's the group of people you want to take. Then you just want to calculate the average number of years they were a member before they quit. Once you have that number, let's say that's 5 or 10 years, you multiply that times the number from the previous step, and voila, that's your expected member lifetime value at a very basic level. Again, please read through this article, share it when you want, download our ebook and our Excel spreadsheet. It'll walk you through all these step by step.